you feel like your life is passing you by, if you feel like you're wasting your life, it's because you are. And I'm like, damn, that was harsh. I wanted to share this powerful section of The Science of Getting Rich. We were reading chapter 13 today. It says, your desire to do it is proof that you have within you the power which can do it. If you desire to do a thing, he's saying that it's proof that you can do it. Your desire to do the thing that you want to do, that's deep in your heart, that desire, that dream that's knocking, whatever it is that you want to do, he says, is proof that you have within you the power which can do it. Desire is a manifestation of power. Desire is a manifestation of power. So when you have the desire to do something, that means that it's the power to do it. If you desire, let's just say if you desire to be a sculptor, it means you have the tools within you to do it. Think about you having a tool shed, and it's like imaginative, like you have a tool shed. And you have this idea, you want to do something. And you're like, I don't know if I could do it. Go out to your tool shed, open it up. You have every tool in there to do it. If you have the desire to do it, you have it. I also use the metaphor of like, say you are a kitchen and you have a kitchen cabinet with it, right? Go with it. Let's use our imagination. You have this download, this desire. Oh my gosh, I want to make the most beautiful lemon cake with raspberry frosting. If you have the true desire to do that, you have every ingredient in your cabinet. If you did not have every ingredient in your cabinet to make the lemon cake with raspberry frosting, you would never have had the desire. You get it? Desire is a manifestation of power, of the power to do it. Where there is no power, there is never any desire to do it. If you didn't have the tools, you wouldn't have the desire to do it. Where there is no power, there is never any desire to do the thing. Where there is a strong desire to do a thing, it is proof that the power to do it is strong and only needs to be developed and applied in the right way. And that is really where people get stuck. That's where I certainly got stuck. I had deep desires to do things, but I did not know how to fully go all in developing it and applying it in an intelligent way. That is why I am a student for life. That is why I'm always listening to an audiobook, watching videos on YouTube, reading books, getting coached, being in courses, in programs, always learning. I'm obsessed with it because I know that that is the differentiation between people who just think and talk, and they might have talent. They have the desire, they have the talent. And why do we see so many people, they like squander? It's so sad, like lost potential. Doesn't Les Brown say the richest place on earth is the graveyard? Because it's filled with people who never brought their dreams to pass. Think about all the talented people we've lost due to addiction. Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston. I mean, so many young people. I mean, I'm just thinking about personal people in my life. Like, you can have all the talent, but if you do not develop it, if you don't have focus, if you don't apply it, it's literally wasted. And I use that quote, I use that idea a lot. Of one of my mentors told me, like, Carla, if you feel like you're wasting your life, if you feel like your life is passing you by, if you feel like you're wasting your life, it's because you are. And I'm like, damn, that was harsh. But it's the truth. And there's this saying that really irks me. It says, what is meant for you will find you. What is meant for you can't pass you by. Yes, it can. Yes, it most certainly can. Okay? Tell an addict that who overdoses. They ain't gonna accomplish anything. That was almost me. And it's sad, and I don't say that lightly. But it's like, what you want can't pass you by. Yes, it can. If you do not apply yourself and you don't make the right decisions, yeah, you will be sitting there. And there's been studies, there's been books of people on their deathbed admitting, like, I never lived my dream. I have such regrets. And people hate that. People hate to think that we think it's not going to happen to us. We think it's not going to happen to us. But what are we doing to ensure that that does not happen? We're not an exception to the rule. Even though we're kind, we have a good heart, we have good karma, we're good. Like, surely life will dole me out, my slice of the pie. No, it won't. You got to go and take it. You got to go and take it. And by the way, there's not one pie. You have your own pie. You can have the whole damn thing. You don't got to compete with anybody. I can go off on a tangent. Anyways, I just wanted to share. I do these full readings on YouTube, so I have a link here for my YouTubes. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it encouraged you. So what change do you need to make? Where do you need to apply and develop your talent? What do you want? Whatever you want and you desire is proof that you have the power and the capability to do it. But if you don't apply yourself and you don't develop it And what one of my mentors says, I'm in this course, she says, you got to climb cringe mountain. You got to be cringe. You got to go all in, put yourself out there, get a little scared, have a little pee go down your leg. Bob Proctor used to call them C-type goals. Big, bodacious goals that you're embarrassed to even say out loud. So that was your TED Talk of motivation. I hope you enjoyed that. Follow and like for more.